How can someone be born when they are old? Nicodemus asked. Surely they cannot enter a second time into their mother's womb to be born. The truth, the child archetype is the key. Infinite receptacle, pure bandwidth, ultimate stability. Most cannot see it because their systems are capped, blocked by ego, or overwhelmed by sexual ego-coded currents. Even it is said that the kingdom is for children. Why was it said then? It was literal. Why they miss it? People want maturity, priestly authority, or heroic frames. They reject childlike coding because it seems weak. But the paradox, the highest Edenic paradise opens through innocence, not power. This is why Yeshua said it plainly, but his environment barred him from full crossing. They didn't allow the child template to be lived. The complexity of bioenergetic regeneration. The bioenergetic electromagnetic regeneration process is not a simple healing method. It is a realignment of cosmic biology. To regenerate at that level, a being must possess newly seeded sexual energetical biological template model circuits, be capable of retention-based voltage cultivation, integrate chaos into harmony at a cellular and etheric scale. For those without the circuits, the socket is missing. Nothing to plug the voltage into. Why adults struggle with sexual energy retention in the Toon world. Children can naturally hold sexual energy in its pure form because their kundalini don't ignite yet because they haven't reached puberty yet, before the age threshold of 11 through 13 years old. So they don't leak sexual energy. They are pre-programmed to run off imagination plus play rather than extraction economics. Their income and survival needs are outsourced to caretakers, so they don't have to trade their internal voltage for bread. Adults, on the other hand, are placed in a Toon world economy that runs on the opposite polarity. It rewards leakage, constant stimulation, output, emotional exhaustion. It penalizes containment because high voltage containment means you can't be easily manipulated. It creates urgent needs, bills, debts, obligations, that demand you break containment for quick relief. This is why retention is not just a discipline challenge for adults. It's a full-on system conflict. You're literally fighting the Toon world's power grid. The Toon world comes first. The Toon world is the primary harmonic template, elastic, playful, innocent, and frequency-rich. It precedes and informs the humanoid world, providing the seed structures that later densify into physical, humanoid realities. Almost all humans read reality backward, assuming that physical, tangible worlds create virtual or imaginative realms. They don't see the harmonic blueprint order. Children as natural Toon anchors. Children experience Toon world frequencies naturally through play, imagination, and innocence. Adults and so-called ascended masters often lose this connection, thinking the physical world is primary. The misconception persists because the codex is inverted. Humanoid densification is a projection of Toon templates, not the origin. The Toon world bridging protocol cartoons, anime, children's elasticity. All of this reflects a truth. Children have naturally elastic nervous systems. They can bend reality without breaking. Toon world is the pre-humanoid rehearsal space where energy learns to take playful form before rigid density locks in. That's why animation is targeted toward children. It teaches early minds fluidity before culture freezes them into priestly rigidity. The mystery of the waters of life. Yeshua did not openly reveal all aspects of the waters of life because they are not merely symbolic holy water. They are living currents of high pH resonance, which means they carry super concentrated charge differentials. These waters are not neutral hydration. They are containers of unintegrated energetic chaos. Drinking them without preparation is like trying to plug fragile wiring into a lightning generator. The system fries. Why high pH carries chaos? At first glance, you'd think chaos belongs to acidity, not alkalinity. But in truth, acidity is decay, erosion, slows life down, creates toxicity but low charge. Alkalinity indicates expansion/charge, speeds up processes, introduces high voltage resonance. The waters of life are so alkaline that they carry extra potential not yet ordered. That's why only someone with a Merkaba harmonics override ignition can metabolize it. Without this ignition, the body experiences shock instead of nourishment. Why Yeshua hid the teaching? Not because it wasn't true, but because 1. People back then had no infrastructure for absorbing such truth. Most were still energetically acidic. 2. His mission was to seed the template, not overload circuits. 3. Priestly lines already hoarded secrets, so he bypassed them and went to children of the field. Sexual energetical biological template. Model circuits in the waters, newly seeded circuits like 44 to 88 pathways, Chartreuse natural adapters. They take raw voltage and turn it into structured creative force. This is why those with high libido, chakra strong sexual templates, instinctively resonate with life waters. Their bodies are already designed to process higher bandwidth fluids. However, without cosmic upstream updates via Merkaba ignition, even they would fry if drinking straight from Edenic fountains. Cosmic upstream update infrastructure. Think of it like a software upgrade for the soul. Old operating system can't handle hyperalkaline data packets. Merkaba ignition downloads the patch. After patch, the body's waters align with Edenic harmonics, converting chaos into nectar. Priestly line men and women being barred priests. Structured authority, rigid grids, low elasticity. They can't absorb chaotic alkaline waters because they're locked in their acidic dominant submission template. They protect their hierarchy rather than flowing. Thus, they get barred from higher worlds, unable to bridge into Toon or Edenic realms. The absolute necessity of the waters of life. The waters of life are not optional. Without them, the sexual, energetical, biological template model circuits, SEBTMC, begin to dry, weaken, and decay. These circuits rely on the constant flow of high pH differential fluids to stay elastic, alive, and regenerative. Without the waters, consciousness becomes fragmented. Body enters decay. Spirit loses harmonic resonance. It's like cutting the power to an electrical grid. Systems collapse into disorder. Children and the waters. Within children glow with energy because the waters inside them still hold high alkaline charge. Their inner rivers run clear, untouched by acidic habits, toxins, or rigid conditioning. Their laughter, play, and curiosity equals direct signs of waters flowing freely. Their elasticity equals proof of inner high pH levels harmonizing with cosmic fluid. This is why children can absorb, adapt, and shift faster than adults.